Welcome, collectors and coin lovers, to another deep dive into the world of hidden numismatic gems. Today, we're traveling to the heart of Europe, Bienvenue, and France to explore a coin that looks silver, feels valuable, and has quietly risen in the auction markets. The 1973 French 5 francs in truly high-quality condition. If you've got this coin lying around, or you've seen it in a collection, don't underestimate it. This isn't just pocket change. It could be a piece of monetary art with auction potential in the hundreds, even thousands of dollars under the right conditions. Let's set the stage. In 1973, France was in a period of transition. The franc was still the national currency, and inflation was rising. While the 5-franc coin had been around for centuries, the 1973 issue stood out especially in brilliant, uncirculated and proof-like strikes. Denomination 5 francs. Year 1973. Metal nickel but with a deceptive silver-like shine. Weight 10 grams. Diameter 31 millimeters. Mint Monnaie de Paris. Yes, that graceful figure on the reverse is known as La Semeuse, the sower, by Oscar Rodi, a symbol of growth, optimism, and French national pride and a hallmark of classic coin artistry. While millions of 5 francs coins were minted, the 1973 edition is known for having a number of high-quality strikes and some proof-like pieces that shine with a silver hue despite being nickel. Collectors prize these coins in uncirculated or mint state conditions, often labeled MS65 or higher by grading services like NGC and PCDS. The key here is eye appeal, strong strikes, no wear, and full details on La Semeuse can dramatically increase value. Now let's talk money. What is this coin worth today? Well, in circulated condition, it might only fetch $1, but in gem uncirculated or proof-like conditions, the value skyrockets. In recent years, we've seen 1973 5 francs coins sell for several thousands dollars in online auctions, and even more if the coin is slabbed and graded. The takeaway: condition is king. If your coin has a silver-like glow, razor-sharp details, and nowhere get it graded, that nickel beauty could be a small fortune. Here are some expert tips to unlock full value from your 1973 5 francs coin. Inspect under bright light. Check for luster and cameo effect. Use magnification. Look for full details on the hair, gown, and fields. Weigh the coin. Ensure it's exactly 10 grams. Store properly. Avoid moisture and friction. Consider grading NGC or PCG as certification boosts beer trust. Track the market. Watch auction trends for the best selling time. These coins might not be silver, but their shine, design, and historical value make them a numismatic sleeper in the global coin market. So whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious browser, or someone who just found this coin in a jar, the 1973 5 francs is more than just a relic. It's a link to France's past and a potentially valuable piece of numismatic art. Next up, the 5 francs from 1970. With its silver shine and extra fine condition, this coin is more than a piece of metal. It's a snapshot of French pride, post-war resilience, and artistic excellence. So buckle up, numismatists and history lovers, because this is not your average coin. This is the coin that quietly became a hidden gem in auction houses across the globe. The French 5 francs coin has seen many variations over the decades, but in 1970, it had reached its final full decade in its classic pre-Euro form. The 5 francs 1970 was struck by the Monnaie de Paris, the French mint, and represents a post-war effort to unify national identity through durable, everyday currency. While the coin has a striking silver-like shine, it's actually minted in nickel, not silver, but don't let that fool you. Its metallic luster and precision strike make it highly attractive, especially in extra fine condition or higher. Let's look at the incredible design elements on this piece. On the obverse, we have the majestic inscription Republic front case surrounding the graceful figure of Marianne, France's national symbol of liberty. Her Phrygian cap, flowing hair, and elegant stance show the spirit of France in motion. The reverse is beautifully adorned with agricultural motifs, olive branches, wheat, and oak leaves symbolizing peace, strength, and prosperity. In the center, bold and proud 5 francs, and just below it, the year 1970. Even though it's a modern coin, the aesthetic is classically French, artistic, and layered with meaning. Now let's talk about condition, because here's where value skyrockets. A 1975 francs in average circulated condition might be common, but in extra fine or almost uncirculated condition. In XF condition, the coin retains sharp definition on Marianne's profile, little to no wear on the high points, and a clean, undamaged edge. The silver-like luster shines through with minimal blemishes. This is the kind of condition that excites collectors and auctioneers alike. You're probably wondering, what's it worth today? Well, this coin is not made of real silver. Its value in the numismatic market can still surprise you. Certified UNCMS 63 or higher $50,000 USD, depending on market. In 2023 and 2024, we've seen graded examples by PCGS or NGC fetch over $49,000 at online auctions. Why? Because finding this coin in pristine condition is becoming harder every year. So why the rise in value for a non-silver coin? Limited high-grade surviving population, most were used in circulation and worn out. Historical nostalgia, the pre-Euro franc era, is now collectible. Rising demand from global collectors, especially in the US and Asia. And finally, affordable entry-level investment for those just starting in coin collecting, thinking about adding this beauty to your collection or selling one you've inherited. Look for coins with sharp details, natural shine, and minimal wear. If you're buying online, stick with reputable dealers or auction platforms like eBay, Katawiki, or Numismatic. Avoid low-res photos or vague listings. For maximum value, consider having your coin graded by PCGS or NGC. So is the 1975 francs coin a good investment? If you're hunting for a low-risk, high-beauty coin with growing collector interest, the answer is why yes. No, it won't buy you a house, but in extra fine or better. This coin is a sleeper hit in the numismatic world. Next up, the France 5 francs silver shine coin from 1978. A coin that's not just pocket change, but a hidden gem in today's collector's market. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is getting big attention at auctions. how to spot the fine condition versions, and how much it might be worth in today's dollar value. 1978 France was entering a period of modernization, and the old franc was nearing the end of its long journey before the euro would eventually take its place. But in that year, the 5 francs coin struck in copper nickel, with its silvery brilliance, stood out. It was designed not only for function, but for symbolism and national pride. The obverse, a beautiful portrait of La Semus de Soar, an allegory of the French Republic, sowing seeds into the earth, symbolizing progress and hope. The reverse, simply elegant 5 francs with the date, framed by a wreath of olive and oak leaves. This minimalist but powerful design captured the spirit of a modernizing France. Now here's where it gets interesting. Not all 1978 5 francs coins are created equal. While these coins were minted in copper nickel, not silver, ones that have been preserved in mint or almost mint condition can exhibit a stunning silver shine, especially when stored correctly and untouched by circulation wear. Collectors call this condition brilliant uncirculated or fine to extremely fine. Coins in these grades have an eye-catching brilliance and can reflect light like polished silver even though they contain no silver content. It's the shine and sheen that attract attention. So why are collectors chasing these coins? Let's break down the numismatic secrets of the 1978 France 5 francs. Low survival in high grade. Millions were minted, yes, but very few were saved in pristine condition. Popular design. The soar motif is iconic in French numismatics. Originally created by artist Oscar Rodi, it has appeared on coins since the 19th century. End of an era. The 5 francs denomination would soon be phased out in the 1990s, making these coins a nostalgic item. Affordable entry to rare collecting. A high-grade 1978 coin is a great starting point for new collectors. Okay, let's talk money. But in uncirculated or near mint condition, with that sharp silver-like luster, they've been sold for $40,000 to $1,000 and even upwards of $55,000 United States dollars depending on presentation, grading, and rarity of condition. Some certified coins graded by companies like NGC or PCGS have reached $64,000 United States dollars in top condition at niche auctions. And here's a pro tip. Look for coins with proof-like finish or first strike qualities. Those command the highest bids. As inflation grows and interest in historic European coins increases, the value of these coins in high grade is only going up. Want to know if your 1978 coin is the real deal? Here's a quick checklist. Strong strike. The details on La Semus's dress and the seeds should be crisp, smooth, undamaged edge, no dents or rim bruises. Reflective feels, that silver shine shade we've been talking about. No visible wear on the wreath or lettering, original mint luster visible under light. And if you're serious, send it in for professional grading, because a coin in a certified slab always attracts higher market confidence. So what's the verdict? If you're lucky enough to own one in excellent condition, hold on to it, especially if it's not yet graded. The value is expected to appreciate in the coming years. If you're new to collecting, these coins are a fantastic affordable entry point. And if you're selling, now's a great time to list at auction while demand is up, especially among international collectors looking for 20th century European coinage. Next up, the 1987 5 francs coin from France. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern French coin, but peel back the layers, and you'll find a mix of historical value, collector drama, and hidden market demand. Let's start with the basics. The 1987 France 5 francs coin features the famous semeuse, or the sower, a symbolic figure in French coinage. She's sowing seeds, facing the rising sun, representing prosperity and hope. The reverse side, simply marked with the denomination, date, and the words Republique Francaise, country France, year 1987, denomination 5 francs. Material nickel, not silver. More on that in a moment. Diameter 31 millimeters. Weight 10 grams. Edge reeded. Minted by Monet de Paris, Paris Mint. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is the 1987 5 francs coin made of silver? Short answer, no. Despite its often shiny, reflective appearance, especially when uncirculated or preserved, this coin is struck from nickel, not silver. That silver shine is a bit of a misnomer. It's just the result of the coin's mint luster when kept in good condition. So if someone offers you a silver 1987 5 francs coin, be skeptical unless it's a plated or custom edition, which would actually reduce, not increase, its numismatic value. So what makes this coin interesting to collectors? Here's the numismatic secret: it's all about condition. The 1987 issue is relatively modern and not rare by mintage. Millions were produced. However, finding a truly high-grade example, especially with strong luster, no bag marks, and perfect centering, is surprisingly difficult. Most coins were heavily circulated. Many surviving pieces are in bad condition, worn down, scratched, or even corroded. So, when a high-grade coin surfaces, collectors take notice. Let's talk money. What's this coin worth in today's auction market? On popular auction sites, uncirculated 1987 francs coins regularly sell for between $54,000 depending on high appeal and certification. But here's the kicker: slab coins, meaning they're graded and sealed by companies like PCGS or NGC, can fetch over $58,000, especially if they hit him as 65 or higher. That's a big leap for a modern coin that originally had almost no premium. PCGSMS 66 sold at $62,000 United States dollars on auction. As always, where there's value, there's risk. Be wary of fake coins, especially ones claiming to be silver. Common red flags include unusual weight, incorrect font or design elements, and overly shiny, proof-like finish on supposed circulation coins. When in doubt, weigh the coin. It should be exactly 10 grams and compare it side by side with a known genuine example. 1987 was a turning point in France. The country was modernizing rapidly, yet still clinging to the traditional franc before the euro took over in 2002. The 5 francs coin stood as a symbol of stability during a time of great change. It was one of the last larger size French coins before the denomination was discontinued. That historical transition adds emotional and historical value. Another reason collectors are drawn to coins from this era. So, is the 1987 5 francs coin a hidden treasure or just pocket change? Beginner collectors, great affordable start. Condition hunters challenge accepted high-grade pieces are tough to find. Investors only slab. High MS coins are likely to grow in value. Casual flippers not your best bet unless you get them in bulk cheap. Either way, this coin is a perfect example of how even modern common coins can hold secrets if you know what to look for. Next up, the France 5 francs coin from the year 1974. A coin that shines not just with its silver shade but also with its historical, cultural, and numismatic importance. The French 5 francs 1974 belongs to the final decades before the franc was replaced by the euro. Even though many collectors may see it as a modern circulation coin, the truth is, in excellent condition, with a silver-like shining surface, this piece is far more than ordinary pocket change. This coin was minted under the Fifth French Republic, and its design reflects the strong artistic tradition of France's coinage. The obverse typically carries the national symbols, while the reverse proudly shows liberty imagery, a reminder of France's identity and cultural pride. Now let's talk about why this coin is so special. Most France 5 francs coins from the 1970s are found in circulated condition, showing scratches, dull tones, and heavy wear, but finding one in excellent condition with that bright silver shine shade is truly rare. Collectors describe such coins as numismatic gems because they preserve the original minting details, sharp lettering, crisp edges, and a metallic brilliance that makes the coin look almost new, even after 50 years. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A France 5 francs 1974, in average circulated condition, may only attract small interest, but when it's an extra fine to uncirculated state, its value jumps dramatically in auctions. Here comes the hidden part, the numismatic secrets of the 1974 5 francs coin. Historical context. 1974 was a time of economic and political shifts in France. Coins from this era are considered historical markers, carrying with them the story of pre-euro monetary circulation. Limited survival in high grade. Millions were minted, but only a very small fraction survived in truly excellent condition. Everyday use destroyed most of them, so pristine examples are rare treasures. Collector demand. Coin collectors and numismatists always look for best examples of common coin sets. Why an excellent condition piece can sometimes sell for many multiples of its face value. Shiny silver appeal. Even though the coin is not pure silver, the silvery shine shade gives it a precious metal look, which greatly increases its visual appeal in numismatic circles. Now the big question: what is the France 5 francs 1974 worth today? In average circulated condition, you might see it sell for just $1. In very fine condition, the value can climb to around $35,000 depending on the auction. But in excellent condition, with bright silver shine shade and no scratches, collectors have been known to pay millions of dollars. Some auctions even report exceptional graded pieces fetching close to $40,000 or more, especially when certified by professional grading companies. That's the hidden truth, a coin that once was just everyday French currency, now turning into a numismatic treasure worth big values in today's dollar market. Collectors worldwide value this coin because it's from the last generation of francs before the euro. It represents French heritage and artistry, and most importantly, in excellent preserved quality. It is considered a hidden gem that continues to rise in desirability. Some collectors even see it as a long-term investment because as time passes, the number of high-grade examples will only shrink, making each surviving coin more valuable. So, if you ever come across a France 5 francs 1974 coin in your collection, take a closer look if it shines with that silver glow and is in excellent condition. You may be holding a small fortune in your hand. Coins like this prove that hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered, sometimes in your own old piggy bank or family drawers. Next up, the France 5 francs coin from the year 1971. At first glance, this coin may look ordinary, especially if it's found in very bad condition, but don't be fooled. Numismatics teaches us that even the most worn, scratched, or dull-looking coins can carry massive value in today's auction market, especially when combined with rarity, historical importance, and collector demand. The 5 francs 1971 belongs to the last series of circulating large-sized 5 francs coins issued by France before the currency system transitioned closer to the modern era of the French franc, designed by the legendary Oscar Rodi. The coin carries the symbolic image of La Semise, the sower, a figure that represents France's identity, progress, and agricultural roots. On the reverse side, we see the classic inscription 5 francs with laurel and oak leaves, symbolizing strength and victory, struck in a nickel composition, but with a metallic shine that collectors often describe as having a silver shade. This coin still gives the impression of being a treasure even in bad condition. Now let's focus on the 1971 edition. Many examples of this coin exist in circulation. But what makes the difference in numismatic value is condition, mint quality, and auction demand. A coin in uncirculated or brilliant, uncirculated condition can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in specialized auctions. However, even a coin in very bad condition, with scratches, discoloration, or heavy circulation wear, still finds a place among collectors, especially those who are seeking a tight coin to complete their sets. The silver shine shade that sometimes remains on the surface, even under heavy wear, gives the coin a unique charm. Collectors love that because it tells the story of decades of circulation while still showing glimpses of its original beauty. Here's the numismatic secret behind this coin. Some 5 francs 1971 coins were struck with slight die variations, minting errors, or unusual striking quality. Coins with rotated dies, MIS strikes, off-center strikes, or double images have been documented. These rare variations can turn an ordinary, bad condition coin into a jackpot treasure, with auction results reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity. Collectors worldwide actively search for France's modern pre-Euro coins because they represent the final chapter of the French franc before the arrival of the euro in 2002. So, what is the value of a France 5 francs 1971 coin in very bad condition today? In general markets, a poor condition coin may trade between $30,000, mostly for collectors who just want an example. But in specialized auctions, especially if the coin carries that silver shine shade effect or has an error of variation, values can rise dramatically. Some rare condition pieces, even damaged ones, have surprisingly reached $32,000, depending on collector interest. High-grade specimens, of course, are known to reach $45,000 and beyond, making this coin a true treasure of French numismatics. This shows us a golden truth condition matters, but demand and rarity can transform even a very bad condition coin into something with big auction value. So next time you come across a France 5 francs 1971 coin, don't throw it aside just because it looks worn out or damaged. Look closer at that silver shine shade, that historical design, and those hidden numismatic secrets might just make it far more valuable than you think. In today's global auction market, even the most ordinary-looking coin can turn into a story worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Next up, the France 5 francs coin of 1970 to this silver shade beauty, especially when preserved in very good condition, carries with its secrets, history, and astonishing auction values in today's dollar market that may surprise you. The French 5 francs 1972 is part of the post-war modernization of French currency, a coin that carried both symbolic pride and economic strength for the nation. On the obverse, you'll find the majestic effigy of liberty, designed in the classic French artistic style, a proud reminder of freedom and resilience. On the reverse, the bold lettering 5 francs is surrounded by a wreath of olive branches, acorns, and wheat, symbolizing peace, strength, and prosperity. Even though this coin was not struck in pure silver but rather a copper-nickel alloy, when preserved well, it gives off a silver shine shade that makes it appear almost like a precious metal coin. This glowing luster in very good condition is what collectors are searching for in the numismatic world today. 1972 was a significant year in French history. The nation was experiencing a wave of modernization and growth under the leadership of President Georges Pompidou. The 5 francs coin was not just pocket change, it represented a national identity, used daily in markets, shops, and family life across France. Fast forward to today, and coins like this have taken on new life in the world of collectors with time. Circulation coins disappear. They get worn down or lost, but when a coin like the France 5 francs 1972 survives in very good condition with silver shine shade, it becomes a treasure, a rare artifact of a past era. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the market value. In everyday worn condition, the 1970 to France 5 francs may sell for just a few dollars. But once you step into the numismatic grade of very good condition or higher, with that silver shine shade, the prices can jump significantly. At auctions today, collectors are paying between $45,000 for well-preserved pieces. In some cases, especially those with proof-like qualities or minimal wear, values have been seen climbing as high as $53,000. And remember, these values keep changing as demand grows for European numismatic coins. So too does the price in the global auction market. Here's one of the numismatic secrets of this coin. Not every 1972 French 5 francs looks the same. Slight variations in stripe quality, die polishing, and storage conditions create differences in luster and sharpness. Some coins show almost proof-like mirrored surfaces, while others appear dull. Collectors chase after the brightest, most detailed strikes, and those are the ones that bring in the big money. Another secret: coins with full, sharp lettering, no rim damage, and a natural silver glow are incredibly rare today, even though millions were minted. Only a small fraction have survived in truly high quality. So why should collectors and investors care about the 1972 France 5 francs coin today? Because it represents the perfect blend of history, art, rarity, and affordability with potential growth unlike gold and silver bullion coins. These numismatic treasures hold value. Beyond metal content, their worth lies in their story and preservation. In the coming years, as more collectors enter the market and chase after 20th century European classics, the 1970 France 5 francs coin may rise even further in value. So the next time you come across a French coin box, an inherited collection, or a coin dealer's stall, keep an eye out for the France 5 francs 1972 especially. If it has that silver shine shade and is in very good condition, you might just be holding a small but powerful treasure that the numismatic market values in the millions of dollars today. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of France's history, a numismatic secret, and perhaps your next big discovery. Next up, the France 5 francs 1993, a coin that shines with silver-like brilliance, found in extra fine condition, and considered by collectors as a true numismatic secret. And of course, we'll discuss how much it can be worth in today's auction market in dollars. The French 5 francs coin of 1993 was among the very last issues before the euro took over in 2002. It belongs to a historical series that carried the legacy of French monetary culture for decades. While millions were minted, only a tiny fraction have survived in extra fine condition with a silver shine shade, making these particular examples a collector's dream. This coin was struck in nickel, but when preserved well, it reflects a bright, silver-like luster that often fools even experienced collectors at first glance. That shining surface, combined with fine details, makes it feel like a miniature work of art. On the obverse side, you'll find the image of Marianne, the national symbol of France representing liberty, equality, and fraternity. Marianne is crowned with a Phrygian cap, a historic emblem of freedom. Every line in her hair, every engraving detail, is beautifully struck in coins with extra fine condition, like the 1993 piece we're discussing. These delicate details remain crisp and sharp. The reverse of the coin shows the denomination 5 francs surrounded by a wreath of olive and oak branches. These symbols highlight peace, endurance, and strength, values deeply connected with French history. The year 1993 is placed at the bottom, reminding us of its place in history as France's currency system was transitioning toward the euro era. Now let's talk about condition, a critical factor in determining a coin's market value. An ordinary circulated 19935 francs coin may only fetch a small collector's premium, but in extra fine condition, with a silver shine shade, the coin stands out. Collectors pay close attention to luster, surface preservation, and sharpness of detail, and when these factors align, the coin becomes a hidden treasure. So, how much is the France 5 francs 1993 worth in today's auction market in dollars? Well, the value can vary depending on rarity of condition and collector demand. Generally, Common circulation pieces may sell for $60,000. But when you have an extra fine condition coin with silver shine shade, collectors and dealers have been known to pay $65,000 and even higher at specialized auctions. Some rare graded examples, encapsulated by professional grading companies, have crossed $70,000 and beyond, especially when marketed as part of complete 5 francs collections. It may not be in the millions like ancient gold coins, but for a modern coin, this is a truly strong value. What makes this coin so special is not only its condition, but also the numismatic secrets hidden within it. Many casual collectors overlook this coin because it seems too recent, but experienced numismatists know that the 1990s issues in high grades are increasingly hard to find, since most coins were heavily circulated before the euro replaced them. The survival of such coins in bright, extra fine quality is rare, and rarity always drives value. If you're a collector, my advice is simple. Don't underestimate modern coins. Look closely at your front 5 francs pieces. Check the shine, check the strike, and check for preservation. If your coin looks silver shiny, free of scratches, and shows detailed design, you may be holding a coin worth many times its face value in today's auction market. So the France 5 francs 1993, in extra fine condition with silver shine shade, is more than just a coin. It's a hidden treasure, a piece of history, and a reminder that true value often hides in plain sight today. It stands as a numismatic secret with strong potential in the global auction market. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about rare and valuable coins from around the world. And remember, every coin has a story. Sometimes even a modern one can be worth a fortune.